Welcome, friends. James Corbett here, CorbettReport.com, reporting from Japan. And as I speak, it is the 7th of April, just past 12:30 p.m. here in Japan. And unfortunately, you've probably already heard the breaking news that it has begun. U.S. just fired 50 Tomahawk missiles at Syria in a potential set-off of World War III based on the preposterous chemical weapons attack lore that has been seeded in the last few days that has turned a furious McCain, who is, of course, furious at Rex Tillerson for suggesting that the people of Syria actually determine the long-term status of President Assad. Well, now McCain, of course, is gloating as POTUS strikes in Syria send an important message that U.S. won't stand by as Assad, aided by Russia, slaughters innocent civilians, or innocent Syrians. And, of course, Trump reading off of the terror script that the neocons have handed him. No surprise whatsoever. It is in the vital national security interest of the United States to prevent and deter the spread and use of deadly chemical weapons. Tonight, I call on all civilized nations to join us in seeking to end the slaughter and bloodshed in Syria. And early reports are that many nations have already committed their support to this action, including my home and native land of Canada. No surprise there. For people who need the data dump of what this is all about and where this came from, a good place to start might be the Ron Paul Liberty Report recently covered this. Ron Paul says Syrian chemical attack makes no sense. It's almost as if Assad is the stupidest, most suicidal, ridiculous, insane leader of all time, launching chemical weapon strikes on his own civilians on the literal eve of peace talks that were going to solidify his place in the Syrian government. That seems a bit strange, doesn't it? Another good source to start questioning this, reviving the chemical weapons line, new U.S.-UK calls for regime change military attack against Syria, 21st Century Wire. And people might need to be reminded of the earlier